What's up guys, class is in session, and today we're going to be going over my Kidku build that I've been working on for a very long time. It's got some extra spice in it just for you, so without further ado, let's hop into it. So, to start us off, we've got your typical Kidku package. We're playing 4 of the 1-drop Kidku. Auto activate main. Once per turn, you choose up to 1 4-star ball from your deck or drop area, add it to your hand, and then shuffle your deck if you look through it. Activate main for 2 colorless. If your leader card is black, choose up to 1 skillless battle card with an energy cost of 3 or less from your deck or drop area and play it. Then shuffle your deck if you look through it. That is very important for another card that you'll see later in the deck. Then we're gonna play 5 of our 4-star ball here. It's got the text Dragon Balls, so I can play up to 7 of them in the deck. Activate battle. Choose up to 1 of your battle cards or leader cards. It gets plus 5k power for the duration of the battle. And if it's a skillless battle card, it gets an additional 5k power for the duration of the battle. This is really important for the deck. It lets us cycle our hand very easily, as well as allowing us to combo up big without wasting a lot of resources. And then next, we've got our skillless package. We're running 4 of the Son Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. Saiyan Scions. Activate main +1. Choose this card and all of your skillless battle cards, and they get plus 5k power for the turn. That's really important, especially in the later turns. Once their leader has awoken, it just allows you to keep putting pressure with your 1-drop 10ks. Then activate main -1. Play up to 2 skillless battle cards with an energy cost of 1 from your deck and or drop area. And then shuffle your deck if you look through it. That's really good for early game, allowing us to spam the board and to put on early game pressure against our opponents, which we can then turn around and go +1 and then be able to beef them up a little bit as well. And then activate main. Shuffle 2 skillless battle cards from the drop area into your deck and draw 2 cards. That's really good. That just kind of helps us cycle our drop area if we're starting to run out of battle cards to use, as well as keeping our hand nice and fresh. To go along with the skillless package, we play 3 Bonds of Friendship Android 8. This is a very key and integral part of the deck. When you play this card, you look up the top 7 cards from the top of your deck, choose 1 skillless battle card among them and add it to their hand. Then shuffle your deck, and when a Son Goku Childhood card is KO'd by an opponent's skill or leaves the battle area at any time, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. That is a phenomenal ability for this card because you're not going to attack with it. It's just going to sit on board. And every time you combo with your skillless cards that are Son Gokus, or they try to get rid of your 1-drop, it's just going to neg them and plus you. So, and then we've got our other Android 8 card. We've got Son Goku and Android 8 Bonds of Battle. Permanent. This card and skillless battle cards in your battle area can be used in combo and rest mode. That's a phenomenal ability. That lets you go tall and hard very quickly and very aggressively. If your leader card is black Son Goku Childhood, when this card is played, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, then play up to 2 skillless battle cards with 10k power from your deck or drop area. Shuffle your deck if you look through it. That's just another way to spam the board very quickly and very energy efficiently, as well as allowing you to self-awaken, which I believe is very integral in this deck. Then we play, for our skillless cards, we play 4 red Son Gokus. 1-drop 10k, just plain. This helps trigger our Android 8, as well as other things throughout the deck. Then we play 2 Mr. Boo, 1-drop 10k blue, which is a very important part, the fact that he's a blue card, because as you'll see in a little bit, we play a little bit of spicy tech in here. And he's just another extra 10k just to help us kind of make sure we're always hitting off of Android 8 as well off of both Android 8s. And then for our 3-drop, we play 3 Ox King. I chose a red 30k just for again, another card in the deck that kind of helps us put on that early game pressure as we awaken at 6 life. Then so that's it for the skill list package. And then we go into kind of the support and the just added tech cards. We play 3 Awakening Talent Pan. This is a phenomenal card for the deck. It keeps 5k. It keeps a 5k in your hand. It allows you to self-awaken, and more importantly, she's blue. Which again, blue is a very important part of this deck for another card that I will show you guys in a little bit. That just kind of helps us keep going and keep extending our plays. And then we play 4 just generic black super combo. You can play a sparking super combo. There's one that's supposed to go with the deck. It's just a Master Roshi. I don't have it, so I just play a generic 4 life black super combo. Then we run 4 topo or 3 topo. Since we're running red, obviously we're gonna run topo. It's one of the best floodgate negates in the game. Counter attack, choose 1 card in your hand, place it in a drop area, then negate the attack and play this card. Permanent, if it's your opponent's turn, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 2, so it becomes a 2-drop, 1 specified red. If it's your opponent's turn, when you play this card for the duration of the turn, your opponent can't attack unless they choose 2 cards in their hand and places them in the drop area each time. That is a phenomenal ability. Most of the time, it's just gonna make your opponent pass their turn right then and there on the spot. Then we get into the spiciness a little bit. The reason we play 30k red is for this card. It doesn't always come up, but when it does, it's phenomenal. SS4 Son Goku Heartfelt Plea, 5k, 5-drop, 30k, triple strike, energy exhaust, offering. So when he's played, your opponent either crits a life or lets you draw 2 cards, which is just gaining value. Auto, choose one of your battle cards with 25k power or more and place it in its owner's drop area. When your leader card activates Awaken, if SS4 Son Goku Heartfelt Plea isn't in play in your battle area, you may play this card from your hand. That is a great ability, especially since we Awaken at 6 life. We play Ox King, then we swing with Ox King, kill Ox King, play SS4 Son Goku, play a Heartfelt Plea. That just allows us to create immense pressure with 2 30k swings, one of them being a triple striker. It's just value. Then we go into the extra cards. Here's another spice. We play 3 Senzu Beans. This is a card that just allows us to extend our plays very, very easily. It also allows us to play defense more often and a lot easier. I typically go back and forth between offense and defense with this card, and it can be used for both. Then we run 3 Universe 4 Assemble. This just helps us recur our skill list, especially since Dark Broly's around. They can put them in the warp, and this card just lets us get them back from the warp very, very efficiently for 1 energy. So it's just a great card. Then we run 3 Power Burst. Honestly, Power Burst is probably one of the best cards in the deck. If our Son Goku gets killed, we can Power Burst, buy it back. Android 8 gets killed, Power Burst, buy it back. It just allows us to keep recurring those over and over and over again, which then in turn allows us to keep putting on pressure, and it keeps us alive for another turn. So then for just kind of the little one-ups in the deck, we run 1 Furthering Destruction Champa. This card allows us to just sneak in double strike damage if we're going at a unison or we're trying to go for game. It just allows us to keep putting pressure. This paired with the 30k swing is really, really nice, because then you get a 40k double strike 30k, you kill it, you play Heartfelt Plea, you get another 30k triple strike, and it's just great. Then we've got our overwhelms of choice. We play Secret Identity Masked Saiyan for the short games. Just an extra swing. Also allows us to warp battle cards on our opponent's field that cost up to 6. And then for the longer games, we've got Fu the Dark Banisher, triple attack, overwhelm for 8, for 4 colorless. It's a permanent. Your opponent can't activate skills unless they choose 1 card in their hand and send them to the warp. We typically don't get up to 6 energy in this deck, typically, so 10 drop Fu wasn't really an option, so I opted for the lesser of the energy but a little bit of a lesser power, just in the Fu the Dark Banisher. So that's the deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to hit that bell so that way you never miss one of our videos. We post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Also stream Mondays on Twitch. And without further ado, make sure to like, subscribe, comment what else you want to see, and class is dismissed.